Hello, it's Hugo Amsterdam. Yeah, my people, how are they? Yeah, what I want to talk about today is marriage. So if you're watching me, or if you later watch this video when my followers share it and you see this video, and please, when you see this video, please help me and share it. Also, go to my YouTube and subscribe and watch my videos and help my YouTube page grow. Okay, what am I trying to talk about today? I want to talk about if you're a young man, if you're a young woman, you have plans to travel. Maybe some of you started watching me as of this time last year, because that's when I became active online. As of January, February last year, I became very active online. So some of you have been following me. I can remember one of my big uncle, Mr. Owalaka or something. Yeah, that have been following me. Big shout out to all of you that have been following me from over a year now. Don't worry, I go do giveaway. If I say very soon, that means it's still far. I go do giveaway. So what am I trying to say? So if you now, I've seen that most of you that started following me that last year, then no forget say, now can't forget say things don't change. Things don't really change, oh. Things don't really change. How it take be that I know how it take be now. So maybe I didn't drop one of this message now, but I want to drop it now for people that will be watching me now, that will be planning to travel by next year. Or even people that have started their process now. Just know that if you start your process this January or February or even next month March, you start your academic process, you get here probably by September, October, or even November. That's when you get here. So now you have like 10 months in your hands to make this decision that I'm about to talk now. If you have a relationship already, or you are yet to find someone that you will spend your life with, please do the needful and complete the necessary things to make sure that you secure your spouse. If you're a man, you're planning to travel abroad, make sure you find yourself a wife, somebody you're sure of that you can get married to. If you have extra money, you marry her. If you can start a family, you start. If you cannot start, but you make sure that you have married her. And if you're a girl or if you're a woman, that your serious relationship, that your serious boyfriend, that your serious date, that your man that is interested in you, you try and look for a way and start a home with her while you plan your trip. So that once you get here, if you two of you are not financially stable to move to at the same time, one of you can start coming. Because if you feel that when you get here, let me come and look for money first. Once I get money, then I come back and do it in a big way. Baba, that person wey you carry for mind, if you no give am assurance, like before you come back, another person if you don't carry am waka, then you'll be stranded there, because this abroad in general is not a lover's den. How do I put it? You know, we've been watching on television some of our brothers that ended up with white people. What you will do is try and get closer to them and ask them questions. You know, love dey sweet for Igbo television very well, when in reality it's not what it looks like. So you try and call them and ask them questions, how they are surviving with the white ladies they ended up their lives with. So I hope that won't be your case. So it's better you start it back home. Build a beautiful home for yourself. So when you get here, you gather the money. Either you plan to bring them, or when you're going back home, you have something you're falling back to. But if you say when you finish gathering money and then you go back home and go and start it, now wahala, it doesn't really work that way very well. Okay. So the other one I want to talk about is the case of childbearing. You know, in this our generation, everything has been, we don't use church spoil everything. So sometimes when you come online, if you want to talk, you go just watch your mouth, because 150% of people that are watching you has been dogmatized, has been inculcated, has been hypnotized, has been indoctrinated into what I don't even know. We call it Christianity. But yeah, let's just face it. So when you try to maybe bring in science into the real life, they not tell that God does everything. Now you see families that maybe in the case of looking for a male child, they end up having like 7 kids. you know, they are looking for a male child. If you ask them, they say that na God they give pikin, without using their sense to know what to do. Look, as if that is your case, don't come and start telling that then in your lineage they're always having girl. My mom born 8 girls, so I go born 9 girl before I have a boy. So since the boy child is the prize, these are things that you as a man, if you are about to marry now, you're in your 20s or in your 30s, you're planning to get married, Google have made everything simple. Oh. But the kind of question most of you come to ask in the inbox makes me marvel. Like you have the word in your hand and you're still asking that where is the word? You know, if you have a girlfriend, you have a man, study your body, study the body of your spouse. Study the body of your spouse. Know how all the organs in her body works. Yes, once you have all those studies in your head, if you can't study it with your as in if you can't cram it in your head, you write it down on the paper, you go to Google, you do research. When you make all these researches, it will make it more easier for you to know when to meet your man and when not to meet your man. To know when to meet your woman and when not to meet your woman. Stop having babies all over the place when you know you don't have the resources to take care of them. Then when you succeed in having 5 children, you say that it's God that's giving you the children. After God has given you 5 children, you start looking for one innocent uncle or one innocent relative that has struggled all his life to go and make money to live a better life, to come and be giving you money to train them. And when he or she declines, the person don't turn enemy. I dey embrace many enemies now. And you tell me that it's our African thing, that we are born, we are family oriented, and we must take all our resources and be giving it to family. Family go, they give am family. In work na to dey sleep with woman, they born children. You want na to dey work, they give am. And if you no give am, you don't turn to bad thing. Well, that's that generation. So what I'm trying to say now is, for you not to be a victim of your having girls, and because you want to have a male child, you now have 4 girls, and you still want to go for the 4th round, since the male child is the prize. Know the body of your man, know the body of your woman. What do I mean by that? Now let me bring it down more so that you understand me. Know the ovulation period of your wife. Know the menstrual cycle of your wife. Go to Google, do these researches. You know how all these things works. Know your sperm count. If you have a high libido or have a low libido. Know the food things you eat to make sure that you have a quality sperm, that when you deposit it in a lady's body, it will germinate. If you have infections, treat your infections. Get yourself rid of any kind of venereal or bacterial or fungal, or there are many herbs, stuff. You know all of them. I don't have to start mentioning them. Treat yourself. Go to get a good Medicare and get yourself healthy, so that once you shoot your shot, you enter those chromosomes that form those kids, those XY and XX and XY chromosomes that decide these kids. You can decide it by yourself. I repeat myself. Those chromosomes, I think for the ladies XX and for the male is XY. If you want that Y to enter in that your game that you play, you have to do a math. You have to do a calculation on your woman's body and know how it works. Yes, it's not everybody that is in family planning. It's not everybody that is waiting on God to give him a male child. People have studied this thing, know when to do all these things. And once you try it scientifically, it works. Ọkụbaga ịmụagada nwa nwoke, ọwa nwaanyị ka ị na-achọ ịmụagadaga nwaanyị. Alright, in my next video, if I see people that are interested in this topic, I don't know, because you know the church karịsịrị ịgwa nwa reality, they still believe that pastor will tell them when they will have a male child, other than practicalizing the reality and getting their results. So if I see comments and interested people in this topic, then I will give you more insight on how it works, so that you have that dream child that you want. But if you still want to do consultation privately on this topic, see my inbox. I will advise you on what to do. Alright, this is Hugo Amsterdam. I'm not always online. I'm shy because of my head. Because of my hair. Sorry, not my head. My hair. Maybe I'll try and get cleaned up, you know. No, the code is more, so I'm just living in jail now. I cover good dish since I don't want to start wearing cap. So maybe by next month when the code reduces, I'll get a clean shave and look sexy. Alright, please like and share our video. Like and share our video. although I didn't talk much about studies.